waxing journey. You've prepared your skin and your wax is at the perfect temperature. Now it's time for the main event. This is where your focus and technique will pay off. Grab a wooden applicator and dip it into the melted hard wax. You want to get a small, manageable amount on the tip. Working in small sections about 1 inch wide and 2 to 3 inches long is key. Apply the wax to your skin in the same direction that your hair grows. Use firm but gentle pressure to ensure the wax fully coats the hair from the base to the tip. Leave a slightly thicker edge at the end of the strip to create a lip that will be easy to grip for removal. Once the wax is applied, you need to wait for it to set. This usually takes about 30 to 60 seconds, but you should follow the specific instructions for your brand of wax. The wax is ready when it is no longer tacky to the touch and has hardened into a flexible, plastic-like strip. This waiting period is crucial. If you pull too soon while it's still soft, it will be messy and ineffective. If you wait too long, it can become brittle and crack. Use this short time to take a deep breath and prepare for the pull. Staying calm and focused will make the whole process smoother. Now for the most critical part, the removal. Hold your skin taut with one hand. This is non-negotiable. Pulling the skin tight creates a firm, stable surface and dramatically reduces the pain of the pull. With your other hand, grip the little lip you created at the end of the wax strip. In one quick, fluid motion, pull the strip off in the opposite direction of hair growth. It is very important to pull parallel to the skin, not straight up away from it. Think of it like ripping off a bandage. Hesitation will only make it more painful. A fast, confident pull is the most effective and least painful way. Immediately after you pull the strip off, place the palm of your clean hand firmly on the just waxed area. Applying this gentle pressure for a few seconds can work wonders to soothe the initial sting. The nerve endings in your skin get overwhelmed by the pressure sensation, which helps to distract them from the pain message. This simple trick can provide instant relief. Continue this process, working in small, methodical patches, until you have removed all the desired hair. Never apply wax over the same area more than once in a single session, as this can cause severe irritation or damage to the skin. Congratulations, you've done the hardest part, but your work isn't quite finished yet. Proper aftercare is just as important as preparation for ensuring your skin heals beautifully and stays smooth. The first thing you should do is gently cleanse the area to remove any lingering wax residue. Use a specially formulated post-wax oil or a simple natural oil like jojoba or almond oil on a cotton pad. Avoid using alcohol-based products or harsh soaps, as these will sting and dry out your now very sensitive skin. The oil will not only remove the wax, but will also help to soothe and moisturize the area. For the next 24 to 48 hours, your skin needs to be treated like a baby's. This means you must avoid certain activities and products. Steer clear of hot baths, saunas, swimming pools, and intense exercise that causes a lot of sweating. These activities can introduce bacteria into the open follicles and lead to irritation or infection. You should also avoid wearing tight-fitting clothing or synthetic fabrics like nylon or polyester. Opt for loose, comfortable cotton underwear and pants to allow your skin to breathe and prevent friction, which can lead to uncomfortable chafing and bumps. To further soothe the skin and prevent irritation, you can apply a calming product. A pure aloe vera gel is an excellent choice for its cooling and anti-inflammatory properties. You could also use a fragrance-free gentle moisturizer or a product